Hello, this is the Reeven Hans CPU air cooler. It's compact, it's quiet, and it works like a charm. All for a very low price of $37. This is the full review of it, so please make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and consider subscribing. We're really close to hitting 3,000 subscribers on this channel. I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. We're getting closer and closer every day, and I know that we'll hit it very soon, so thank you for your support. Enjoy the video. So like I said, this is the Reeven Hans air cooler. It has 4 nickel-plated heat pipes, and at only 155mm tall, this cooler will fit in most mainstream cases. This cooler also has a polished copper base, which is supposed to be high quality, and we'll talk about that in a bit. It's one of the more better looking coolers I've had. On top of that, it feels solid and really high quality. I normally don't like when brands slap on their name in front of something, but the Reeven branding actually fits in well with this cooler. I think it looks better with the name there than without. As you've probably noticed, it also comes with a yellow 120mm fan. This fan is actually very good and quiet. Here's a sound test at low and full speed. The fan speed goes as low as 300 RPM and as high as 1500 RPM. It kicks in when you're doing some tough tasks, but as you saw and heard, it's still very quiet, and it works really well to push air through the heatsink. Obviously the fan is yellow and that's not going to be ideal for a lot of people. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, but it actually looks really good. I have the NZX CS340 Elite case, and the two main colors in my computer are black and white, and I think this yellow fan looks great inside. It looks even better when you have a red LED. It looks like it's glowing that way. The bracket that comes with the cooler is universal and is compatible with a lot of socket types. Here's a list of them on screen. The installation process was not difficult. The hardest part was actually figuring out where everything goes. After that, it's all smooth. I made a tutorial in my unboxing video if you would like to check it out. Anyway, this cooler looks real good and all, but is the performance of it worth the $37 it sells for? In my opinion, this $37 cooler works excellent. It's even better than my $80 liquid cooler. Before we get into the temperatures and benchmarks, here's a list of my computer specifications on screen. Feel free to pause the video. While testing, the temperature outside was 22 degrees Celsius and the room temperature was about 23 degrees Celsius. With my processor not overclocked, on idle, the temperatures were nice at a cool 36 degrees Celsius. Stressing out the CPU with Cinebench, the lowest temperature was 69 degrees Celsius and the highest was 71. Those are some of the lowest temperatures I've seen on Cinebench with my CPU testing experience. Here's where I was really impressed. When rendering a full HD video on Adobe Premiere Elements 15, on average, the temperature was 72 degrees Celsius and the highest was only 76. I did the test in full HD because I didn't think it could handle the 4K temperatures. But then I tried in 4K and the highest temperature reached was only 77 degrees Celsius. For this price, this cooler has to be the best on the market. I've seen more expensive coolers go to the upper 80s with this test. I also tested it with Unigen Heaven. At full HD with high and normal settings, the highest temperature was 68 degrees Celsius, and while playing Battlefield 1 in full HD with high settings, the average temperature was 68 degrees Celsius and the highest was 78, but it was only there for a little while. So like I said, I've been very impressed with this cooler, and if you think about it, if you add another fan to make it a push-pull configuration, the temperature should be a couple degrees better. For the $37 that the Hans sells for, you have to buy it if you're looking for a CPU cooler. I'm using the Core i7-7700K and the Hans is getting work done. So if you use a Core i5 or an equivalent CPU, you should be getting better temperatures. And this cooler is really meant for budget builds, so it gets even better. However, it's not a CPU cooler you should overclock on. You're gonna have to spend a bit more money for that. Anyway, I would really recommend it. That's it for this video. Please make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.